Hello, everybody. I'm the Blu-ray Joe 3, and this is another episode of Persona 4 Golden. I apologize for how I was in the last episode, towards the, towards the middle. But yeah, in the last episode, things got really sad. We got to, will Nanako be alright? We got to, slightly interrogate / stop Yosuke from, murdering the man who was throwing people into TVs, and we also saw that he himself stated that he failed to save the people who died, or at least one of them. Then there's what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. Yeah. That's for the best. Oh, hi, Igor. Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
It's been quite some time.
It has been. Seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
This is repeated dialogue.
I have summoned you within your dreams.
I understand that, yes.
Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far.
Uh-huh.
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I hope so. I can solve it, yeah.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge.
Wait, I just realized the fog outside is the same fog from wherever Teddy is, so... Are we driving where... Is Teddy in the Velvet Room Road, or whatever you want to call that?
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
Okay, Igor.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
Alright. What's up?
Margaret?
What? What's this gonna be about? Did I mess something up? Ah! Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Sorry about the bottle.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Okay, we're back out of my memories.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Yeah. Huh? What's happening? It seems that the car has stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
Okay.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life.
Pretty sure it already has.
Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently.
Yeah.
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
I've heard that metaphor before.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
Why is it a limo?
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Huh. You can hear something in the distance. What? There's a doorbell on this thing? Oh, that's not the Velvet Room. Huh. What just happened? It seems that you've been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door. Oh no. Oh, it's Yosuke. Hi.
Teddy's missing.
I realize,
I
yes.
looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Okay. He'll be back soon, I'm sure.
I hope so.
We don't know where he is, but he'll be back.
Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. we're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Juness?
I don't really feel like it. Where could Teddy have gone? In any case, you decided to go look for him. Okay. God. One event after another, huh? A deep fog has enveloped the area still.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
Huh.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings.
Possibly.
I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Wait, the fog is worse over there?
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
I don't think he did. You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but... let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now.
Yeah.
He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
Well, I mean, not on his own will, no.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return.
Yeah.
Right now, we must concentrate on the case.
Oh, yeah, for
It
sure.
won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
Yeah.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
What's up?
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
His what now?
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Okay.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Yeah.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
I think I might have a clue.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
I think I know, though.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
Huh? What play?
He talks about saving people. What does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death?
I don't think so.
He did call himself a savior, and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while.
What's
when
up?
we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
Yeah.
So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
Yeah, he didn't say that we're the ones who got
Wouldn't
away.
he actually have failed to save us?
Yeah.
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
He did.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV.
Yeah, that's my theory.
Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right?
No,
Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them.
I don't think he was the one who put the first 2 victims on TV.
Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The letters we got? The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? Copycat murder, the warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
I think Doji must
If
still have
Namatame's
it.
the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
I don't think he did,
Let's
though.
review them.
You recall that the first warning letter said, "Don't rescue anymore." And the second one said, "If you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed."
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would
Yeah.
someone who who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean?
The letter, what? Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
Which would then mean that the Midnight Channel was prophesizing who was being targeted next, but Namatame, not knowing that the killer's methods would be the exact same from what he's doing, was the one who killed the first two people and was aiming to kill all the rest of us. But regardless of who put us in the TV, whether it be whoever this actual killer is or Namatame, we would have been there to stop them.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right?
Yeah.
If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
He didn't know what the world was on the other side of the TV.
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died.
Mm-hmm.
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Wow.
Someone else? Then
I can't believe I was right.
it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
No,
We can't say for certain yet.
I don't think so.
We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Hell yeah, we do. Oh my god, I can't believe I was right. I can't believe I was right. That was... Oh my god. You all work together to take another step towards the truth. Oh, rank 2 already. Rank up, rank 2, Judgment, Seekers of Truth. Wow. The Seekers of Truth social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Judgment Arcana has grown.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
Yeah.
I have a plan,
What's your plan?
but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
What, are we gonna send Yosuke in so they chase after Yosuke and then we all get to go in? Is that the plan? We're here to mug you.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police.
Oh, alright.
I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID.
Huh?
Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list.
Okay.
I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
Alrighty.
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Thank you.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
Huh.
We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too.
Where?
This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
This guy's
Has
voice.
something happened?
Why does his voice sound familiar?
Something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Oh boy.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame's. A disturbance in the
sorry.
hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
Huh. You got a point.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Alrighty.
Understood. Please be careful.
See you, Mr. Policeman.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Yeah, you got a point there. Alright, everybody.
Wow! There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right. And now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Mm-hmm. Probably confirm our theory. I can't believe I was a step ahead of the investigation team. I don't believe it. Hey, we're back. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You doing okay? I still hate you, but I don't
Namatame-san,
as much.
there's something we'd like to ask you.
Hey. No, it's alright.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Yeah.
Huh?
It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Did you kill those two? Who'd you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
He wasn't behind the first two. What should you ask him? Did you kill those two girls? Okay. That's even more evidence.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
What should you ask? Well, then that basically rules out this being the answer, but...
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
And no matter what, whether you knew it or not, that you were using the same methods as the killer, from what we can understand.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her.
Sounds solid.
And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Right? Yeah?
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
And was... Well, it's not that there's another murder... It's not that there's another murderer. It's always been one murderer. But it's just that this guy, incidentally, was a step ahead of the murderer in the process.
Indulge us in a few more questions.
What should you ask him? Who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Yeah. What should you ask him? Why the warning letters? I don't think he sent them.
What are you talking about?
What should you ask him? Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
Huh.
As I thought.
So he didn't know what it was.
You believe me?
Yeah.
Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
Not yet.
Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world.
We do.
In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Yeah. True.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Yeah. I think so too.
Please, tell us everything you can. Calmly and slowly.
We want to know.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Yeah. That's what we're here for. Come on, buddy. It's alright.
Alright.
You can tell us everything. In this convenient black screen to loading screen. Oh, this is a flashback.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you?
Oh, so he became an
She'd
alcoholic.
been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that.
Jeez.
I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
And there she was.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her,
Oh my god.
my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
Wow. Jesus.
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected.
Oh, that's too bad.
That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
And everything from then on is what we've seen. Namatame is casting his eyes downwards painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated.
Jeez, he was far ahead of us. He was far ahead of the police.
Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself.
Wow.
Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And she was.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
Wow.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Oh. Oh dear God. Wait, we get to see this too?
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
Whoa.
But
Whoa.
that same night, on the TV...
Wait, we get to see something we've never seen before?
She looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
Oh, yeah.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life.
I feel so bad for this guy now. And like, yeah, he was throwing people into TVs, and, you know, it's never good to kidnap people, but my God, he wasn't doing any of this. Like, he wasn't doing any of this with intention of murder at all.
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was...
Sorry, I hit the space bar. We get to see all of these from his perspective now?
She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then?
True.
The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side.
I wonder how.
Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it?
Wow.
The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered.
But it was the shadow that was smiling. And when he saw the shadow on the Midnight Channel, then he thought, oh, all is well and good.
Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
Wow. Wow, this is so interesting to see.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
What a backwards way to save people.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
In one way you were, in the other way you weren't. Because if we can think about this, right? People appear on the Midnight Channel, the next night they're dead. Or, well, like the next day they're found dead. So it seems as though the killer was throwing them in when it was raining. Whereas you got to them way earlier.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl.
Wow.
That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was.
Why would he?
I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Juness?
I think he is.
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty.
Oh, the weirdo. Okay.
But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself.
Yeah?
I thought I was going insane. I probably did.
I think you did.
And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
Huh.
You really were trying to save people.
He didn't know what it was, but he was trying.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
Wow.
I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done. Now give me a second.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger.
Yeah. I mean, the kidnapping part is unforgivable. I mean, you shouldn't have done that. You should have honestly just... Like... What would be like a smart course of action for this situation you were going through? I mean, instead of kidnapping them, you could have just said, you're going to get murdered, hide in a safe place. And just, like, keep telling them that. Tell them to look at the TV. At midnight, they'll see themselves, whether it's whether it's exactly right or not.
I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly.
I mean, yeah, how is he supposed to understand them without seeing them himself?
We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
Yeah.
I'm such a joke.
Don't think of it that way.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
Don't worry about it.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Investigating.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders.
This policeman is just gonna be sat here listening to us, huh?
It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
You've taken another step towards the truth. You've ranked up again. Oh god, this is where the game goes fast, huh? Rank up, rank 3, Judgment Seekers of Truth. The Seekers of Truth social link has reached level 3. Your power to create personas of the Judgment Arcana has grown.
Now get out of here!
Alright.
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
Yeah.
Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Yeah, we're leaving. Jeez. Policeman. Oh, okay.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
Oh, I hope she pulls through. I really do.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
Well, yeah.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I don't know.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
Alrighty.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
I hope so. Tomorrow you'll be going out to talk to people in town. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit? You decide to go home early today and get some rest. It's still depressing in here. Alright, well, can I go out right now, or do I have to go to sleep? Alright. Alright, guess we're going to bed. I'm also going to adjust my chair so you get to hear squeaks and movements and slight adjustments. And this chair is so hard to move at the right way I want it to. Today is the day the school was founded, so you have the day off from school. That's interesting. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. So now we're just... Oh, wait, are we leading into a new dungeon? Is that what's happening here? Okay, well, we might as well go to the central shopping district then. Right? That's probably a good first step to take. Let's see. Anyone around? Hi. Can I help you? About those murders. That incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Whoa, someone's head hurts. Well, we'll check that out after I save the game, please. Alright. So, what now? Like, who do we investigate here? Do we just talk to anybody? Hi, Yosuke. Man, this fog, it makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. Wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. Okay. Well, what is it? About those murders. What are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? What about you? This fog has gotta be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes. Yeah, that's right, Junes. The county of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Okay, Mr. Crazy. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world, You know, about that first murder, I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. Hi, Kanji. You wanna talk? I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What with the fog and all, guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kinda hurt. Damn fog. Hurry and go away. there... Oh, we can visit the Velvet Room. I might as well right now, you know? We're gonna save before we enter, but I should visit the Velvet Room regardless. Because I do have an idea... Oh, we have a poem. Okay. I see. Something is different. Marie is nowhere to be found. Yeah. There's another piece of paper on the floor. It's another poem, which means I don't have to read. Something is written on it in horrible script, as if someone wrote it in their offhand.
Release yourself. Release yourself. From desire, from impulse. Logic and rationales are excuses for the weak. Release yourself. Your heart's voice. Your internal scream. In exchange for a lost voice. Grab hold of your proof of life. Never let it go.
Wow, that was angry. This must be another of Marie's poems. I can't speak very long and actually have it sound well. Put it in my pocket. It doesn't make any sense. It's got to be... Hey, don't read that. You inconsiderate scumbag. Why would you read my heart's No. It's not my heart's voice. Hush now, Marie. If you need to release your impulses, please do it somewhere else. Shut up. This is just...
Huh?
Huh? Impulses? Release? I will never let this go. Stop reading my stuff. Okay. Marie returns to her seat, quivering with either rage or embarrassment, or both. Alright, let's, first of all, check Compendium. Yeah, we don't have to do any of that. Fuse Personas. I want to search. Can we, let me think. Right? I kind of want to make Loki. If we can. Trumpeter. Frost. Trumpeter? Wait, really? What's a triangle spread? Black Frost. Let me think. Let me check the compendium, actually. Because if we can check the compendium... And, let's see. Let me just go over and check the... Because I want to try to make Loki, and I know I have the recipes pulled up for him. So, let me think. Think of something we might have. I don't know. Oh, wait. I do know one of them that we have. At the very least. Death. There we go. So... Do we not have Lilith? I thought we did. I thought we had Lilith. Did we not? Huh. So... I guess we can't make Loki until another day. Yeah, let's leave the Velvet Room. I'll have to come back to, I'll have to come back, you know? I'll just have to come back to the Velvet Room at some point. We might just do stuff in, like, New Game Plus to get stronger personas. Might be the best decision, because if we look at our personas right now, yeah, we have a full stock. Gabriel. Decorabia, okay. Alright, let's see who else is around. Alright. Hi. Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you could see how busy I am. About those murders. Didn't they catch the suspect and put a lid on the case? Are you done asking questions? Good. Now, go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. Uh-huh. I've been asking around about Teddy, too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junez. But nobody has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? He could have gone somewhere. Anyone over here? No. GA, howdy. Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? Possibly. Hi. The fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? About those murders. A little while ago, they said the suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. Okay. Howdy. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. I don't have one. Hi. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? I'm sorry. Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. Of course, I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all the fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have a question? About those murders. Oh, come on. Don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news that the suspect had been caught. So that the whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? Alright, let's skip through the dialogue, ask him a different question. Recall anyone suspicious? It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that. So I'd say there's no such person. Huh. Alright. You gotta be careful when taking a motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me whenever I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? I don't know, dude. Leave the shopping district? Yeah, we've talked to everyone here. Alright, let's see. Let's go to Juness, see if anyone's here. Naoto's here, and there's also a student. Hi. Can I help you? Recall anyone suspicious? I think we should just start asking this. A suspicious person? Ah, now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering about the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? The student we saw earlier? First, we should retrace our steps. That would be the simplest way. Saki Konishi and Mayumi Yamano. There should be a commonality between the two. Surely, there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful no matter how small. Okay. Let's go back to the shopping district then, because this girl seems to have known a bit. So back to the central shopping district. Alright, so... is the girl that Yosuke is talking to, or was? Is the only one in student. Hello. What is it? Recall anyone suspicious? Huh? Someone told you that I saw a suspicious person? Oh, that! You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Huh. Okay. There's only really one other place to check, and that would be to go over to, what? The floodplain? I don't think Okina City would have anything to do with this. You don't have anything. You're a side quest. Hi. Fog isn't clearing up, is it? It's just a little... Isn't that just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? About those murders, I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. That vibrating is getting closer and closer, and I don't know what it is. I think it's the construction going on outside. What a terrible time to record. Yeah, the fog isn't clearing up. My god, that is loud as hell. Where is that thing? Oh, it's gonna stay there, isn't it? Hopefully they're leaving. Hopefully they're leaving. Right? I think so. They're backing up. Okay. Recall anyone suspicious? We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Okay. I just realized that there's wires up there. Hello, kitty cat. Do you need something? About those murders. Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? I do, yes. That's why I'm asking. Recall anyone suspicious? Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was somebody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. Huh. You bring up a good point there. Okay. Anyone down here at all? Or is it just, yeah, there's no one down here. Okay. Alright, so let's move on over. And let's go back to the central shopping district real quick because we haven't asked all these questions yet. I'm figuring we probably have to ask about all the questions to everybody. So let's see. Recall anyone suspicious? A suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone. Not from this town, anyway. Okay. You don't say anything different, do you? Oh no, it's coming back. Maybe it's not coming back. Maybe I'm just getting... hi. Tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What's with all the fog? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, they don't have anything new to say. Please don't tell me the vibrating's coming back. Don't tell me the construction outside is coming back. That'd be horrible. Oh, right, you. Hi. Hey, listen to the... Yeah. That's not what I'm here for. Recall anyone suspicious? No, I don't think I've seen any suspicious people. Except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Rosette. I ain't interrupting anything, good sir. I am just trying to solve the case. Wait, did I accidentally enter the shrine? I didn't want to. Okay, this doesn't concern me. However, that machine does concern me. They're redoing the alley outside, which is just, ugh. This fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? Recall anyone suspicious? Have I seen any other weird people aside from Namatame-san? Nope. I don't think so. Huh. It's the textile shop. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hi. Oh, right, you're too lost and scared. I asked you both questions. What about you? Did I ever ask you questions? Oh, wait, no, you didn't have any answers for me. I guess we can go back to Junes and, ask one last question. Howdy. So, do you recall anyone? Oh, wait. About the murders. The incident last spring? I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm gonna be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. I see. Okay. First, okay, so do we meet up with everyone? You need to gather more information. You just talk around. I talked to everybody though. Leave Junes? Yeah. Let's leave Junes. What do I do? It can't be the school. Yeah, we have off today, so it's just gonna boot me out. The gate is closed. School is closed. Yeah. What do I do? What's the timer looking like? 54 minutes. Jesus, it's been that long already? Maybe there's something I missed. let's try talking to you again. You recall anyone suspicious? You remember Saki Konishi? She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. She seems to be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems that thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. What do I do? What do I do? I've talked to everybody. I've talked to everybody. Right? I'm not going crazy or nothing. I've actually talked to everybody. Maybe this is someone who I haven't talked to. Oh, wait. No, yeah, of course. Talk, sure. I don't really care. My god, dude. What do I do? What do I do? I talked to everybody, right? I swear I've talked to everybody. I swear I've talked to everybody. Like, unless if it also includes these NPCs, like the side quest ones. Even though the year's almost over, it's deplorable. It's been so cold on New Year's that I'll never be happy. What do you want? About those murders? I can't remember something that long ago. Doesn't seem like you'll find any information from the spring. He doesn't show any sign of stopping. What will you do? All this worrying about the town really tires me out. At times like this, a sauna would be nice. Yeah, saunas are great. But it's no good if you can't get coal. The problem is I can't get my hands on any. The old man begins looking around. I'm busy, old man. Young people these days, so self-centered. Okay, I need to talk to you about recall anything suspicious. There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're the kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's house. Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. You've gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sure, game. Chinese diner, you met up with your friends after you finished gathering the information. Alright. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information. I already read that. Okay.
I'm seriously pooped.
I thought we'd meet up at Junes as usual, but I guess not.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash.
Yeah.
I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
I heard some things.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all.
Oh boy.
The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
Yeah.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
Really?
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break.
Yeah.
I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered. The construction machine came back and interrupted you recording.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Yeah, for the best. You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents.
Yeah.
To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed.
We should have done this from the start.
There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him.
Oh yeah.
Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Who knows? Maybe the Velvet Room.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
You know, I might have one. Maybe nobody saw anyone suspicious because they're, you know... Okay, let's think about this, right? Aside from being a delivery man, what other job could you have that you wouldn't be suspicious? What job could you have where you would have a perfect alibi as to not be the murderer or not have any involvement with this case? I think you know where I'm getting at here. I'm not going to outright say it until anything in this game says anything different, because I've been too on point with predicting this.
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano.
Yep.
As well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent.
To me specifically.
Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
Yep.
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Alrighty. There's only a few people who would be able to walk up to my house, you know? Oh, God, I thought they turned it off. Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside and get some fresh air. God, I just realized how big Yosuke's boots are. Jesus Christ, man. Those are tall. Oh, it's snowing. It's pretty.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
It's pretty.
Ugh, it's freezing out here.
You said it.
This'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing.
You have those?
Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
Yeah, true. There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi, and judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation, there must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is someone else. It's not my teammates. Adachi? Because this guy's clear. We saw his flashbacks. Now, granted, the players did, the player did, but not the actual characters. Nanako's, no, and Dojima, he chased after he chased after who he thought it was. Has to be Adachi. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There is no exact person to doubt him, but something is bothering you. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
I mean, think about it. I was just saying that to myself. Who would be able to not raise any suspicion with, kidnapping people or anything? And kill it and, throwing people into TVs, whether people see that or not. Who would be able to get away with that but the
police? It would certainly
police?
explain the lack of witness reports.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
Exactly.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is.
Yep.
And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
Yep.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Oh, he for sure could.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
That could just be an
Are
act.
we really on the right track here?
That could just be an act, but at the same time, you bring up a good point. But it has to be someone who has an occupation where no one would pay attention to them.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
What's up?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Oh?
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Bless you. Sorry that took me so long. I just didn't want to interrupt Yosuke. I was expecting someone to say it.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but...
Wow. We're just talking about this now?
It's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
Yeah.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much, and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
Probably.
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either.
'Cause Nanako knows him.
Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
We have a lot of evidence to say it could be. It's him, alright. We'll just say it outright.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
Yeah, true. Sorry about that.
This is Naoto Shirogane.
Yeah, what's up? What are you on the phone for? I don't know why I answered as if I was the one on the phone.
Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it.
Oh.
Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
Huh.
What was that about a transport?
So wait.
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation.
Oh, he's gonna kill
We
Namatame.
must head there at once.
Oh, he's gonna kill Namatame. Things are moving quickly now. You said it. You feel that you are getting closer to the truth. Oh, hey, would you look at that? We ranked up again. Rank up, rank 4, Judgment, Seekers of Truth. The Seekers of Truth social link has reached level 4. Your power to great personas of the Judgment Arcana has grown. I drank some water. Oh, Hi.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
Again?
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Typical Dojima, but...
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
Huh.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too?
I mean...
What are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Huh? Wait, oh, hi, Dojima.
Adachi, Where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me.
Oh, him too, huh?
His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid.
Yeah.
We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
What part?
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it.
Relocated to where,
and
though?
You kids should really get home, too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Oh, God.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
No, you aren't.
You should get back to work, too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi. About when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
Ah, that's a complete
It was
lie.
months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
Yukiko, speak up, please. You should question Adachi. About Saki's interrogation.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. About the warning letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Oh, come on.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry.
Oh, he destroyed evidence.
Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it?
No.
Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
5 p.m.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please.
Huh?
We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
Oh boy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Oh, Dojima heard that.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business?
Uh-huh. There it is.
Do you know something about the method behind their murders?
Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me.
Whoa.
Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case.
Yeah.
You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days.
Jesus.
Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Oh boy.
Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Namatame's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
He's in the TV.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him?
Wow, you caught up quick.
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
Well, we're pointing the camera right at the TV.
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
I know where he is.
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry.
I hope he turns out alright, but my god.
You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He slipped up.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
I think so, yeah.
You mean he went in through here?
Mm-hmm.
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
Yeah, I think he has to be inside.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there.
My god, wow.
If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Yep.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Go inside. Let's go to I'll try let's go in now.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
Yeah.
We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Juness, like always.
Alright. Let's go in from Juness,
It'll
yeah.
be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Yep. I believe so. The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. You've ranked up another part of your social link. Rank up, rank 5, Judgment Seekers of Truth. The Seekers of Truth social link has reached level 5. Sorry, I read that already. I thought I pressed the spacebar. Your power to create personas, the Judgment Arcana has grown. We're making good judgments here. We're making good advancements. You split up for the day, and you all went back home. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Let's save. Save. Oh wait, hold on. Let me save again. Alright. Well, you already know. You already know what we're gonna do. I'll see you guys in the next episode. When we chase after Adachi. I'll see you guys then. Yeah. Wow. I'm sorry, yeah, it's just crazy. See you guys then.